Thank you so much, everyone that came out today to help us celebrate the Kinetik launch. We're very excited. So to get started, I'm going to bring up Grace Andres, our Chief Revenue Officer for the past few months. Woo! And Jeremy Scalzi from M7, a Kinetik customer transportation provider. And Chanel Hernandez from Aki, a Kinetik customer as well.
Well, first, we just want to start by thanking everybody for coming out today. We really appreciate it, especially our transportation providers. Kinetik was founded to help streamline the billing process for transportation providers. And so we're really excited to collaborate with two transportation providers and look back at some of their experiences in the industry. So I want to kick us off by introducing Chanel Hernandez from Aki Care. Chanel has been with Kinetik from the beginning, and I'm really excited to have him share his story. Chanel, tell us about it.
Thank you, Grace. Chanel Hernandez, I'm the CEO of Aki Care, and I've been in the transportation industry for over a decade, which is a really long time in NEMT. As many of us know, NEMT is not easy, very challenging industry, and transportation is very challenging. And about 5 years ago or so, I realized that we had a big problem with billing. So we had all these different accounts. We had there were different processes, payers, brokers, et cetera. And we couldn't, figure out how to manage all of it. So I met Sufian about 5 years ago, trying to solve this problem. And anyone that knows Sufian knows that he's a problem solver. So he spent about a year going to my office and really getting a good understanding of NEMT healthcare and getting a good understanding of how things work and sort of all the issues that we were going through. He realized that it wasn't just us, other transportation companies. So again, five years later, we're still with Kinetik. We just opened a new transportation company, Aki Care. And our mission at Aki is to connect patients to healthcare as a community. So we get to focus on that because we don't have to worry about things like billing or payments. We've handed that over to Kinetik, and 5 years plus, now we can focus on the things that matter, like our customers, our mission, keeping our drivers happy, and that's really important to us.
Wow, Chanel, what a story, and congratulations starting Aki. And we really value your partnership at Kinetik.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. We have a really different story too that we want to be heard. And we have Jeremy Scalzi from M7. They're the largest transportation provider in Connecticut. Jeremy, tell us about your business.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me here. I was born into transportation. I mean, my family runs our business. And largely we were focused on wheelchair accessible transportation. We lobbied for 12 years to get legislation passed in Connecticut to even allow us to do that type of work. Equality in transportation is very important to us. And when we were thinking about connecting with healthcare organizations and really just unlocking a new avenue for work, you sort of have three different buckets. I mean, you have people who are paying by themselves, people who are paying through a hospital system, and insurance companies. And it felt like for the longest time, this insurance company's gig was just a void. A lot of transportation providers didn't understand how to break into that market. And when Kinetik came in, they really showed us how to create a more patient-centric model. Every time I get off the horn with Jamie and Sufian, I feel like I have to cancel my next meeting to sort of process exactly what I just heard, because it's that groundbreaking. The more that transportation companies and companies like Kinetik and NEMT and healthcare organizations get in the same room and start talking about the road ahead, it leads to a better path for the patients who are receiving this transportation. And it's just an overall better experience for everyone in the healthcare industry. So it's really great to be partners with a company like Kinetik.
Thank you so much, Jeremy. Again, Jeremy and Chanel, thank you for being here today. We really value your partnership. And Epi, I'm going to pass the ball back to you.